Paul here in the Brick Garage. This is going to be the first of a series of videos looking at both the accommodation and the snow conditions at various times throughout the winter at Blue Mountain. I grew up in the Rockies, was a big time skier as a kid, stopped that and totally went to snowboarding, and then this year switched back to skiing. So I picked up a new pair of Faction Dictators, skis that I already love, even after a few times out, and brand new ski boots for my wide feet, the K2 BFCs. I'm gonna do separate videos for each of these, just to explain why I picked them and how they're performing so far. Living in Toronto, pretty much the best option for skiing is Blue Mountain, but the conditions aren't always great. Day 2 of the season at Blue. What do you think about it?
Good.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you
Actually,
sure?
no, it's a little grassy.
A little grassy?
Yeah.
It's more of a brown mountain.
No, that's not a good joke.
What do we think so far?
Just like not
Just on the chairlift, yeah. Lots of green. Good temperature.
No one is cold.
No lineup for the chairlift.
Okay, let's go on
But
that
it's
one.
pretty
To the right?
pretty marginal conditions. Much worse than last time.
Yeah. So a guy just like
5 runs in and it's soaking. Soaking wet. How do you feel?
wet.
Wet. Pretty wet. Since we were absolutely drenched, we decided to see if we could check in early at the Village Suites at Blue Mountain. Luckily, they were able to accommodate. We were in the Seasons building at Blue Mountain, and for this trip, we got a 2-bedroom suite. A bit of a splurge, but quite a nice location and a good size, almost like having a cottage at the ski hill. Our suite had a great view of the pool, hot tub area, and the mountain. There are 2 sides to this suite because it's a corner unit. There are also 2 bathrooms, which is nice. The kids, of course, took the suite with the bathroom in it. Don't get me started. There's a full kitchen with a dishwasher and all the plates and cutlery you could need. A 6-person dinner table, a pull-out couch for 2, a fireplace, and 2 TVs make this a pretty nice place. Now, one thing I will say is it's a little bit aged, but with a view like this, you can't complain too much. And it wouldn't be a real ski vacation without an outdoor hot tub. This one is particularly nice with a good view of the mountain. After a quick warm-up, we were ready to hit the slopes again. Quick hot tub break. Back on the chairlift. What do we think? What's the verdict?
It's grassy.
We are the only ones on our run, so
We just went down the steepest hill ever.
Steep, hardly any snow.
Oh, there's like waterfalls.
There's a waterfall. Oh no.
Ew.
Oh no. Then all of a sudden, as we whooshed down our next run, some snowflakes began to fall. All hope is not lost.
Yay! But there's a lot of grassy parts still, so
Yeah,
there's not
that's
a
a
lot
lot of
hope.
grass. Our fingers were crossed for some snow to accumulate.
Snack time. Snack time.
The next day and a half progressed about the same. Conditions weren't completely awful, but not enough snow fell to make much of a difference, and more people showed up, so they actually got more skied off. We drank beer, ate food from the various options of cuisine around the Blue Mountain Village, and generally made the best of our time there, until we've made an interesting discovery in our room. Look. The last people here left us some pea meal bacon. Disgusting. So you have to question how well they clean the rooms. That's kind of too bad because it's a nice location, but that's pretty gross. In the end, the bacon did not make me sick. Just kidding. About to do the kids' first night ski. First night ski.
Wait, I want to say hi. I want to say hi.
You should say hi.
Hi. That's all it says.
And I'm grabbing my snowboard. First night ski and first snowboard of the season. All right. Conditions still look not great.
Snowboard.
Yo.
Yo. Good thing we're not a model. That would be terrifying.
Pretty suboptimal conditions, so figured I may as well get my first snowboarder of the year in now too.
Guys, we're going down the trail.
Oh yeah, there's some snow coming down.
Oh my god. I just punched straight in my eye.
Actual snow. It's a miracle. You know why it's snowing? Snowing?
Why?
Because I put my snowboard on, not my brand new skis.
That's not funny.
What a rip off. Oh well, it's good. Here we go. Go get that little loon. Last run of the day. First snowboard. Whoa! Snowboard of the season just hit a jump. But we continue onward. Last run of the day, ladies. Woo! That's a good long day of skiing / snowboarding for me. First ski snowboard day ever. First day I've done both at the same time. Pretty good. All right, why don't you come with me for this last one? After finishing our night ski, we wandered through the Blue Mountain Village to find some food and ended up in our suite where we admired the view of the mountain and watched Canada beat Czechia in the World Juniors Hockey Championships. We went to sleep with the faint hope that the falling snow would change tomorrow's conditions.
We just went down the steepest hill.
It's steep for a sec, yeah. As it turns out, when you're 8 years old, pretty much everything is the steepest hill. The snow continued to fall, but it didn't make any noticeable difference. There was some accumulation in the patchy areas, but not enough to be able to ski on, unfortunately.
Oh, Gold just went right through me. Mom's
Those
coming
kids are
down
brutal.
right through me.
Yeah.
She's coming. She literally went right through me.
And that brought us to the end of our 3 days and 2 nights at the Blue Mountain Village Suites. It was a pretty nice accommodation, with the exception of the P-meal bacon, and the fact that the rooms are a bit dated, although I do believe they're slated for an upgrade in the new year. That being said, the location is fantastic. So as you can see, those weren't exactly ideal conditions. But we're going to return this week to stay at the Blue Mountain Inn this time, also right on the hill, but not quite in the village where we were at Seasons. And hopefully we get some better weather. As a matter of fact, why don't we check the Weather Network app? What's this? Impactful late week storm is brewing? Yeah! Finally get these guys some pow-pow.